Requirements to join the Nigerian Army, Nigerian Navy, or Nigerian Air Force in this year 2025. Alright, so if you are just joining me for the first time, you're welcome to my channel. This is Chinwe Global. In my channel here, I talk about relationship matter, and I talk about how to join the Nigerian military system here in Nigeria. Alright, so there are basically few things you'll be needing for you to join the Nigerian Army system in Nigeria in this 2025. Just like we all know, the basic military training course for I think 44 also will be going for their documentation beginning from this Sunday, and there are basic things you will be needing, which by now you are supposed to have gotten them. And in case you have not been able to get these things down, you should plan on how to get them as soon as possible before you'll be reporting to your documentation ground any moment from now. Now, without taking much of our time, I'll be listing what you'll be needing, the requirements you'll be needing for you to be able to join the Nigerian Army in this year 2025, either the Army, Navy, or the Air Force. They are going to be using the same criteria for you to join the system. Now, the basic things you'll be needing for especially the non-tradesmen and tradesmen basic military training course, the basic thing you'll be needing are these. Number one, you must make sure that you have been able to get your documents ready, which is your WAEC, your NECO, your GC, your NAPTEP, or whatever, especially your original documents, your original certificate for your WAEC, your NECO, your NAPTEP, your GC, whichever of the category you wrote the exams for. You must be able to get those documents as soon as possible. Go to your school where you wrote those WAEC, go and get those original documents, because we will not be accepting your testimonials or statement of results. No, we'll be needing your original documents for we to be able to screen you properly. Now, secondly, you'll be needing your NIN. All right, you'll be needing your NIN, so go and get that available. It's very important. Also, you'll be needing your BVN. So you need to go to your bank, go and get your BVN. Go and print your BVN out. Go to the bank, whichever bank you are banking with, tell them that they should print your BVN for you. You need it, very important, and you make a photocopy of it. Now, also make sure that when printing out your BVN, you make sure that your date of birth tallies with that in your WAEC. Because if there is a contradiction within your age, all right, like let's say in your BVN, your age is 25, and in your NIN, in your WAEC, your age is 16 or 17. You see, the contradiction is very visible. There is no miracle that will get you into the system. So you need to go and correct your date of birth. We will assume that the mistake was made from WAEC, or the mistake was made when you were opening your account. So you need to go and correct them. Also, you should note that when you are coming with an affidavit, you don't need to come with an affidavit that you just got recently. No, the affidavit must be backdated, all right? It must be backdated, because we will assume that for the course of this documentation, you went to get that affidavit, which means everything contradicts itself in your documents. Also, what next you need to get? You also need to get a full-size photograph. You need to get a full-size photograph, putting on suits in a standing position, in a standing position, and let it be bold and clean, all right? Not the one you are using in your village to go and post different styles. No, it must be in a standing position and accurate, all right? You need to get it full-size, full photographed. Now, the next thing you'll be needing is you need to get your white shirt and your blue shorts ready. Not the one with stripes, no, not a v-neck, no, but rather a round neck. Go and get your 3 pairs of white and your 3 pairs of blue shorts, and also your 3 pairs of white stockings and your white canvas. You need to get it ready. You know, previously we were accepting that of rubber canvas, but in this time we no longer accept that of rubber canvas. You need to go and get a very good shoe, a very good canvas that you will be needing. It's very important. And also, it is of necessity that you must have been exercising before now. So if you have not been exercising before now, at least you have you still have like 4 days for you to do something for yourself. You need to exercise your body. You don't just come to us without being flexible to exercises and then you expect to scale through. No, because you would definitely be running a 3.5 kilometer race for us to be able to test your endurance level. in the system, and to also make sure that you are medically fit to join this job. Also, you must make sure that you don't have a flat foot, because that's one of the major issues that would definitely disqualify candidates, right? Make sure you don't have a flat foot, and also make sure that your height is 1.60, a minimum 1.60 for ladies and over 1.65 for the guys. So you must make sure you have checked all this, which are the basic and necessary things that might disqualify you as a candidate when coming to us for your documentation. Now, the next thing you need to get available is to also make sure that, okay, I've talked about your credentials, I've talked about your NIN, your BVN, I've talked about your passport, and I've also talked about your medical issues, your medical health. You should make sure that you are physically and mentally sound. Now, kindly note this, you shouldn't come to us with your mattress or your cooking intensive. No, we already made provision for where you'll be laying your head for the period which you'll be coming for documentation. So you don't need to bother about that. You don't need to carry your foodstuff to come. No, we already made provision of your feeding and accommodation for the period which you will be staying with us, and we'll be documenting you for the exercise. So in that aspect, you are also covered. Now, also make sure that you have signed your documents, your attestation forms. Make sure you have gotten them signed properly by the required person who is supposed to sign for you. Make sure you sign, because I think there are about 4 of it. Make sure you sign them. The first one is for your parent or your guardian, and also there's a provision where the court is going to stamp on it, going to sign and stamp on it. Make sure you properly do that carefully so you don't make any mistakes. So I think with this little information I've been able to disclose to you, this would really help you a lot for you to join the Nigerian Army and for you to be successful in this documentation. Meanwhile, I wish you all success in your documentation, and see you at the top as you come to join us in this military system. Thank you, and I remain your favorite youngest Nigerian military officer. I am Chinwe Global. Thank you once more for giving me your audience.